We'd like to welcome you to this big-time matchup here in week number 5 of the Retro Bowl League. As today, it is the Miami Dolphins taking on the undefeated Baltimore Ravens. Alright, let's take a look at the standings in both of their respective divisions. The Baltimore Ravens, undefeated, are 4-0. The Browns not too far behind them with a 3-2 record. And then you got the Bengals and the Steelers with losing records. Meanwhile, in the AFC East, the Bills just won to improve to 5-0, so the Dolphins kind of need to win this game if they want any shot at winning the division. Alright, ready for the kickoff. Both these teams are wearing their color rush uniforms, so that's nice to see. The Ravens will get the football first at their own 39-yard line. First down for the Baltimore Ravens, as we will start this game with a pass down the field. It is complete. First down for Baltimore inside the 45, and a 22-yard gain to start for the Baltimore offense. Baltimore, one of the best offenses in all of Retro Bowl. See how they do here against the Miami defense. He's got lots of time. Here's the pass. It is complete in the double coverage. A first down and more. Inside the 10. He is going to score. Touchdown. What a start for the Ravens. 39 yards. What a start for the Ravens indeed. And this was a very risky throw. He's got lots of time. This was a throw into double coverage. Could have been easily intercepted, but nice adjustment by the receiver. Makes the adjustment to catch the football, broken tackle, and he takes it to the house. What a start for the Baltimore offense. Just 46 seconds into this game, they are already on the board as the extra point attempt is good. 7-0 for the Ravens. Now Miami already trailing in this game. So they're already going to be in a hurry to tie this game up. First down. Pressure's coming. Has to get rid of it. He does. It's complete. It's a first down for Miami, picking up 16 yards near midfield. Dolphins with a 2-2 record. They've had some good games. They've had some bad games. It's been kind of a mixed bag so far this season for the Dolphins. Here's the throw. It is complete. First down for Miami. As they are moving down the field. Here's the throw near the sideline. What a throw that was. Completing it just shy of the first down. So it's going to set up 2nd and inches. And it is enough for the first down, but just barely. I thought the Ravens were going to stop up in the backfield, but good job by the Dolphin running back to avoid the defenders right there. First down. The pass is complete. Nice stiff arm and a first down. Picking up 13 yards right there. The Dolphins are now at the 17-yard line. First down for Miami. Here is the pass. It is complete inside the 10, running down the sideline, and he's going to score a touchdown from 17 yards out. And that is a great response from the Miami Dolphins, quickly responding after allowing an early touchdown in this game. And yeah, really can't get a better response than right there from the Miami offense. I think we're in for a high-scoring game. This should be a very back-and-forth and entertaining game. Hopefully it is, as the extra point is wide right, no good. So unable to get the extra point. I could come back to haunt them, but obviously still early in this game. So still lots of time to make up for it, as now the Ravens with very good field position here at the 40-yard line. That pass is just overthrown. It's probably a good thing he overthrew that, because if he didn't, I think it would have gotten intercepted, because I don't think that receiver was really open at all. Second down, pressure's coming, gets rid of it, and it is complete for the first down, past midfield. And what a stiff arm, still going, and a 26-yard gain inside the 35. The Ravens continuing to move well offensively. Yeah, they certainly are. After the overthrow, the quarterback does a nice job here under duress as well. That could have been easily a sack. He was getting pushed backwards as he was releasing that football. Very impressive throw right there. First down for the Ravens. Waiting, got all day, and sacked back at the 40-yard line. Yeah, very good defense on the field. No receiver open there for Baltimore. Got to give Miami defense credit. And now they're going to throw it to the left side. That pass is complete. It's a first down, a stiff arm. And a 19-yard gain near the 20-yard line. That's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. The Ravens lead by 1. All right, we start the second quarter. The Ravens up by 1. First down, excuse me. There's a sack. Now it's second down and 16. As this pass will be completed over the middle, 12-yard gain, 4 yards short of the first down. So this is a big play here. Third down and 4. Miami trying to hold Baltimore here to a field goal. Third down and 4. And the pass is completed. First down inside the 5 and an 11-yard gain to the 3. That's a big first down for Baltimore. First and goal. Here is the run. No gain on the play. Gotta give Miami defense credit on that one. It's going to be second down and goal for Baltimore. Trying to cash this in. End zone! Caught for the touchdown! Jeez, there's been a lot of risky throws in this game. Here's another very risky throw. There's a bunch of Dolphin defenders there. I don't know how that didn't get intercepted. Looked like the Dolphin defender had a clear path to pick that football off, but it's caught for the touchdown and the Ravens increased their lead. The extra point attempt is good. It's now 14-6 in favor of Baltimore. Ravens trying to remain undefeated. Miami trying to, catch up with Buffalo. First down for the Dolphins as this pass will be completed to the right side of the field. There's a first down running down the sideline, breaking tackles out across midfield. A first down for Miami. Lots of offense in this game. We'll see what defense steps up big first. First down. Here is a completion. Oh, big hit that was right at the first down line. And it will be enough for the first down, but just barely at the 39-yard line. First down for Miami. This pass will be completed. Gets a couple of blocks. It's a first down for Miami. Picking up 14 yards. Miami once again driving down the field. About a minute to go here of this first half. The throw is complete. 5-yard gain. That's a nice quick pass. I don't think the Ravens defenders were expecting that. Second down and 5 for Miami. Just going to dump it off. It is complete, but immediately brought down as it's now going to be third down and 2. Need to get just past the 15-yard line for the first down. Here is the run. And able to get the first down and bouncing off the first defender before being brought down by the second one. They called their first timeout with 23 seconds to go. First down Miami at the 12-yard line. Here's the pass to the right side. It is complete. Good tackle made. Miami has to burn their second timeout with 15 seconds to go. Probably should have gone on a bounce there. Second down and 1 for Miami. Waiting, throwing, end zone, touchdown! And the Dolphins score at the end of this first half. That's a huge touchdown for Miami, trying to keep pace with this Baltimore offense. And a big touchdown that is. They're only going to go for 1 here, not going for 2. I guess they're going to say it's too early to go for 2 as the extra point attempt doinks in. And Miami kicker having some trouble here, but luckily this just sneaks inside the upright. That was very close to missing another kick, and that would have been very devastating. Good news for the Dolphins. They do get the ball to start the second half. So they have not had the lead yet in this game. Here is the throw over the middle. It is complete. This will be the final play of the first half. Miami making sure Baltimore does not have a crazy play to end the half. We're at halftime in a very entertaining game. The Ravens lead 14-13. All right, Miami gained the ball to start the second half at their own 25-yard line. First down for the Dolphins. Pressure is coming and has to throw the football away. A good pressure there from Baltimore. Second and 10. Here's the pass over the middle. Got him. Beautiful throw that was. And it's a 20-yard gain. Yeah, beautiful throw right there. Miami offense trying to give the Dolphins their first lead of the game here against the undefeated Ravens. Here is the pass. It is complete. First down. Picking up 13 yards. They are in Ravens territory. As the Dolphins now. First down. And he is wide open. First down inside the 30. Still going. And a 21-yard gain to the 21-yard line. Yeah, the Ravens defense having some issues covering receivers down the field. First down. Under pressure, gets rid of it. It's complete. Broken tackle inside the 10. It's going to set up first and goal for the Dolphins here on their opening drive of the second half. First down to the end zone. Just a little bit overthrown. Yeah, just about a yard or two overthrown. But luckily, it's only second down, so still lots of chances here to score. Second down. This pass is complete, and he is stopped a yard short of the goal line. Less than a yard even, at the half-yard line. Third down and goal. The toss to the right side. He's in for the touchdown, and the Dolphins have their first lead in the game. Yeah, this was a beautiful run. See, right there, looks like he's going to get tackled, but a nice utilization of the entire width of the field. Doesn't step out of bounds either. And the Dolphins have the lead. And they're going to go for two to make this a 7-point game. Lucky not to go for two earlier, but they are going for two here. To the back of the end zone, he's got him. And the 2-point conversion is good to make this a 7-point game. And the Ravens are now on their heels. You know, really the first time the Ravens are facing a lot of pressure in a game. Let's see how they can handle it here. Ravens are being tested here by a very good Dolphins team. First down for Baltimore. Here is the throw. It is complete. Tackled near the midfield strike, picking up 16 yards. What a game this has been so far. It has lived up to the hype. First down. Waiting. Gonna throw. Open. Two receivers there. First down. And there's a nice move. Broken tackle. There he goes. Inside the 20. It's a foot race. He's being chased. To the 10. To the 5. And he will score. Touchdown. 51 yards. Spectacular play for the Ravens. Wow. He's got lots of time. And that's the thing, when the quarterback has lots of time as defenders down the field, it's so hard to stay on your receivers for such a long time. Especially if you don't know exactly what route they're running. And the Raven receiver able to take it all the way for the touchdown. How about the yards after the catch on that play? What a game this is turning out to be. The extra point is up, and it is good. All tied up at 21. We're still in this third quarter. What a game this has been. Miami now going to start to strive for their own 19-yard line. First down. For the Dolphins, here's the pass. It is complete, maneuvering around the defender, but able to catch him from behind. That's going to take us to the end of the third quarter. 1 quarter to go with the game all tied up at 21 with so much on the line. All right, about to start this fourth quarter. First down for Miami at the 30. Here is the pass. It is complete into tight traffic, picking up 5 yards. It's going to be second down and 5 now. Gonna wait, gonna fire. It is complete. And first down. And for the Dolphins, the best case scenario is to use up as much clock as possible and then score a touchdown with very limited time for the Ravens to respond. Pressure's coming, gets rid of it. It is caught. He pushes a defender down, and he takes it to the 35. The Dolphins are almost in field goal range, but obviously they need to get closer, and they want a touchdown here. The pass to the right side of the field is complete. Out of bounds near the 25-yard line. Second and inches. Here is the run, but blown up in the backfield. Wow, that was a big play from the Ravens running game. Let's see if the Ravens can get another stop here to force Miami to a long field goal. Third down and 2. This is a big play. The run. Can he get the first down? No, he cannot. And it's decision time for Miami. Oh, this is a huge decision. Looks like they're going to kick the field goal. No, they're going to go for it, actually. They faked me out. Going for it on fourth down and 1. Huge play in the ball game. Pressure has to get rid of it. It is caught to the 10. Still going to the 5-yard line. What a play for the Dolphins. First and goal. Oh my goodness, what a throw. Beautiful throw. And what a play. Miami now has a chance to score a touchdown here. First down and goal, the run, only picking up a yard. Baltimore's running defense has been very good in this game. Second and goal. We're almost at the 1-minute mark. Quick pass, overthrew him. Oh, he was wide open. That is a killer. Third down and goal. Pressure, end zone, touchdown, and the Dolphins have the lead with under a minute to go. What a drive. The Dolphins with clutch plays, the fourth down play, and now this play to take the lead in this game. What a game for the Miami offense. What a game this has been. Here is the extra point. It is up and it is good. 28-21. Miami trying to pull off the upset. The Ravens on upset alert. The Ravens have 55 seconds to drive down the field to keep their undefeated season alive. First down for Baltimore. Got lots of time over the middle. He's got him for the first down and more. What a game this has been. I mean, Miami had a crazy drive, and now Baltimore trying to lead them to tie the game. First down. Here is the throw. It is complete. Another first down. Pick up a 13 yards inside the 35 for under 30 seconds to go. First down for Baltimore. Quarterback has lots of time. Deep down the field, he's got him. Near the 15 to the 16-yard line with 16 seconds to go. Oh my goodness. Crazy game this has been. 16 seconds, first down, Baltimore. He's got him for the touchdown. An extra point away from tying the game. Oh, what a thrill this was. What a response for the Ravens. And they score a touchdown on this drive in less than, 45 seconds? And a chance now to tie the game in the fourth overtime. This is for the tie. The kick is up, and it is good. We are all tied up at 28. And the Dolphins only have 3 seconds to do something here in regulation. Unless something crazy happens here, we're going to be heading to overtime and a thriller. One of the best games we've had all season. As this pass is complete, there is a stiff arm. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a nice tackle made, or else that could have been dangerous. We're heading to overtime between the Dolphins and the Ravens. All tied up at 28. What a game this has been. Alright, quick reminder on the overtime rules. Whoever gets the ball first, if they score a touchdown, they automatically win the game. If not, the defense will have a chance to respond. Whoever has the most points after a possession each in all the other scenarios will win the game. If we're still tied after 3 minutes, the game will end in a tie. Who's going to get the ball first is going to be very crucial. It's going to be the Miami Dolphins at their own 25-yard line. First down for the Dolphins. Here is the pass. That pass is complete. Unable to make the tackle there is the Ravens defender. And a first down. Picking up 14 yards. What's on the line in this game? Miami trying to keep pace with the undefeated Buffalo Bills with the AFC East. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they're undefeated themselves. And a good defensive play there to knock it away. Second down and 10 from Miami. Waiting. Pressure, has to get rid of it. He does. It is complete. It's a first down for Miami. And a good move. And a 17-yard gain inside the 45. Wow, good move indeed. And Miami, if you're Miami, you just want to end the game right here. Especially because your defense has not been that good in this game. You want to rely on your offense to win the game. You have been gifted first possession here in overtime. You got to use it to your advantage. Second down in inches. Here is the run. And this will be, I don't know. It's going to depend on the spot. It will barely be enough for the first down. How about that? Yeah, that was very close. First down. Here is the pass. It is complete. There's a stiff arm. And a 9-yard gain to the 25-yard line. Second down in inches. Here is the run. And bouncing off defenders for the first down. At this point, Miami's in very good position because even if they don't get a touchdown, they can kick a field goal. And Baltimore's going to have barely any time to do anything. First down. Here is the throw. That pass is complete. There's a broken tackle. A first down and more. Inside the 10. And it's first and goal for Miami. Yeah, a couple broken tackles indeed. And now Miami, just don't turn the ball over. And you're going to win this game. Here's a 1-yard gain. That clock continuing the second and goal. They are going to run it again. No gain. But again, that clock continues to wind. Again, we are under a time limit, so whatever the score is after 26 seconds will be the final result of this game. Third down and goal. Here is an overthrow. He was wide open. Oh, my goodness. The Dolphins quarterback has had a few of those. This is a 21-yard field goal to take the lead in overtime. The kick is up, and it is off the upright and in. And the Dolphins have the lead in overtime. Oh my goodness, the Dolphins kicker has been very shaky in this game. Has already missed an extra point and already hit the upright and went in on the other extra point. That one almost missed. But now the Ravens are in big trouble, although they have pretty good field position here at the 41-yard line. At this point, it feels like the Ravens need a miracle to keep their undefeated season alive. Here is the pass. It is complete. There he goes. Can he break a tackle? He cannot, but that might actually be a good thing because they actually have time to do something now with 2 seconds to go. This will be, about a 58-yard field goal, but they want to win this game, and that's too long of a kick. Well, this is the ball game. Final play of overtime. Pressure's coming. Has to get rid of it. He does not. It's a sack. And the Dolphins knock off the Ravens in overtime. What a game. What a game indeed. The Miami Dolphins knock off the undefeated No More Ravens. And a thriller of a game here in overtime. What a fantastic game. What a game indeed as we take a look at the box score. 31-28 in overtime. One of the best games of the season. Back and forth it was. And the Ravens suffered their first loss of the season. As we take a look at the standings, it's going to make that game next week. The Ravens do play the Browns next week. That's going to be a very interesting game. That's going to be for first place in the division. Meanwhile, the Miami Dolphins, still 2 games back of Buffalo, but they still have to play each other again. So who knows where that division could lead us. What a game. The Dolphins defeat the Ravens 31-28. That is your final score. Time now for the Bears and the Commanders, the final game of Week 5.